Good morning, Jeepers. I just started this day by hitting the gym, had a good workout, got a shower in, and then I got to this Walmart where I purchased a new tripod, one that takes a GoPro or a smartphone. So those are the two things that I use for most of my filming. I just felt like, at this point now, I've uploaded almost 100 videos. I'm coming up on it. I just hit 1,000 subscribers. Hell yeah. And I just feel like it's at the point now where I need to take the production just a little bit more seriously, take some more steps. So tripod seems like a great next step for that. Have those stable shots while I'm getting like scenery outside and all that kind of stuff. Bought the tripod and it was missing the piece that keeps it stable. So I came out here. Luckily I came out and tried to set it up before I just went and, tried to start shooting somewhere. Set it up, figured out the piece wasn't there, brought it back in and returned it. Now I'm gonna have to go make my way to another Walmart. This is the moment of truth. I drove 15 minutes to get to this Walmart here. Gonna hope this one has the same tripod, and of course we're gonna hope that this tripod has all of the pieces to it. There's also a Subway here. I'm gonna use my cart. I haven't eaten yet today. Gonna get myself a flatbread sandwich. I just got a flatbread for the first time from Subway recently because they ran out of like all of the other bread. It was terrible. It ended up being awesome. I think I like the flatbread better than like any of their other bread. So you guys should try that out if you haven't tried it out yet. Gonna head in there, see if they have it. They didn't have it. Am I annoyed right now? Yeah, I am. Walmart kind of sucks. I go to the first one, they have exactly what I want, and I guess the package had been like opened or something previously. Part was taken off and missing. This place just doesn't even have it in stock. I don't know, guys. It's like I'm having a little internal battle right now. Am I gonna go to another one and give another Walmart a try? I guess I'll call ahead before if I do, but I'm gonna go hit this Subway first. That was a good meal, guys. Subway is always a good meal. If you say you don't like Subway, I'm 100% convinced it's because you don't know what to get there. Whenever someone tells me they don't like Subway, I always say, go with me, and I'll show you how to do Subway. So I just got a comment asking about food, what I've been eating, have I been cooking, and things like that. So I kind of wanted to give you guys an update on that. I've been still doing a whole lot of like canned food. I got a bunch of canned fruits and vegetables, and honestly I've been like filling up on that stuff, which is really different for me because normally like I'm eating like meat all the time. Like meat and bread is kind of like my favorite, like sandwiches and like burgers and stuff like that. But now at this point, here, I got this cooler. It's a Coleman cooler. It's basically like Coleman's version of a Yeti, which means obviously that it's way, way cheaper than a Yeti. It's meant for, fishing and like storing your fish in there. So it's like sun resistant, odor resistant. It's good, and it holds ice for 3 days. Now what I did for a day was I kept food in there, or what I did it was for like a week or so. I was keeping food in there, and what I realized is like needing to make sure I can get ice every few days, spending the money on the ice just doesn't like make a whole lot of sense for me. And I felt like what I was going to be doing was like, improving my life by having a cooler and like, okay, I can keep fresh food. But it's just way more difficult to keep fresh food when you're living in a Jeep. And some of it ended up rotting because I got like a little bit too much of a couple of things. And it just became like more of a hassle and kind of upsetting than it was than what I expected it to be. So now the cooler sits there empty, and basically what I plan to do now is anytime that I know I'm gonna go camping and actually be like staying outside for a few days, I will be able to actually bring fresh food and do some camping cooking. So I'm definitely glad to have the cooler. But for food right now, I mean, obviously these past few days I've been able to go to like Chipotle and Subway since I have those gift cards from my friends, but mostly what I'm doing for food right now is still like the canned food, just eating it straight out of the can. And hey, I mean, it's working pretty well. Okay, guys, back here in South Mountain Park again. This is just like the biggest, widest open, beautiful area that I know in Phoenix. So I'm back here again to practice flying the drone. It'll be my second day in a row flying it, so it should be a little bit better than yesterday. We'll see. Let's get to it. I lost the drone on that flight, guys. Thought I had a good idea of where it landed, but I've been searching for it for 20 minutes. I haven't given up yet, but we'll see. There it is. You guys don't know how this feels, man. I was ready, you know, I was already thinking title of this video is going to be "The Drone is Gone." Everyone's going to think I'm an idiot. No, it only took an hour of just walking around in the sun and searching. While I was still at South Mountain Park, I started to do a little bit of editing. I just found like a nice little hut where I could sit, and I was under some shade, and it was just a nice spot. So I started editing together all of the footage from today. And what I realized, guys, like, if I'm honest with myself, this drone is just not worth it. I mean, it's fun to fly. You know, the difference between yesterday to today was very big in how much I could actually do with it. But the footage, I mean, you guys can see it, is crappy. And, you know, my goal with having a drone that can film is to have like good looking footage that I can make like a more complete, more pleasant visual experience, not say, hey, look at this, you know, crappy drone footage. So I just got here to a Starbucks where I'm gonna go finish up this editing. It'll probably take me a little while, and then I'm gonna kind of figure out what I'm gonna do about the drone. What I'm really considering right now is sending it back through Amazon and then figuring out a better option, because I just started to look and I did find one that says it'll record in 1080p, which I guess this one is 720. Honestly, all I did was like, I didn't look as long as I should have, and I found good reviews on this one, and I thought it was the right one, but it isn't. So I'm gonna keep looking and figure out, you know, a better option, because this just isn't, it's not even worth it to put the footage into the videos. It doesn't really make an improvement. So I need to do something else. With that said, guys, I am going to wrap up the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. And thank you for liking this video. I will talk to you guys tomorrow.